Hannah and I are at the southern border. Here it is in all its ugly glory. We're about to start out on our trek. It begins now. Now we just got to grab our backpacks and start walking.
We found some shade, so we're taking our first real break. It's not actually that hot out today compared to what I was expecting it to be because it's kind of windy, which is pretty nice. Matia keeps trying to chase all the lizards off the trail, so we gotta keep that under wraps. But yeah, what are we, 3.5-ish miles down the trail so far? So, feeling pretty good.
Hannah and I have now finished our first day on the trail. We found this beautiful spot up high with a nice view of all the interesting rocks and sandstone all around us. Getting ready to watch the sunset, so thought we'd do a little report before the sun goes down, and the video probably wouldn't be as good. The day was pretty good. It got a little bit hot, but we had a great wind blowing the whole day, which we're really grateful for. Our blood's still thick from living in Vermont, so that could have been pretty bad, at least uncomfortable. And so far, beautiful spot, nice flat spot to sleep, which is always handy. Maisha did great.
Yeah, she did super well today. Definitely in the middle of the day when it got really hot, she kind of slowed down and just plopped herself in the shade a couple times, refused to move until we gave her water. But aside from those sections, she did super well. Got to be off leash for a few minutes until she chased a bunny rabbit and then back on the leash.
Good to know she has energy.
Yep.
But
yeah, and our second or third river crossing, which happened to be right around noon.
To be clear, it was a stream that wasn't trickling, not so much a river.
Right, not a river. She, as soon as her pack and harness came off, she was belly down in the stream, which she is not a water dog. She usually avoids it, except for maybe her feet. So that was pretty different.
she's letting us know when she's not having the heat. So that's nice that she's figured out how to communicate that with us. We're pretty grateful for that. But anyway, we're getting ready to watch this sunset. So far it's been great. One day down.
Hi, we had an awesome day today. We started out extra early so that we could avoid the major heat, which meant we woke up in a fog, and most of our stuff would have been wet.
I didn't want to put the rain fly on because I wanted more airflow. Turned into a big fog storm, so Hannah put it on right before we went to sleep, and that was the right choice.
Yeah. So our stuff was good and dry, and we got maybe 3 miles before it started to really get warm. We made it to just past Marana State Park, and at Marana State Park we definitely took a nice long break and had some awesome trail magic.
Yeah, Stone Dancer was there. She had us set us up to make our own grilled cheeses and have some salad, which is a nice treat this early on the trail.
Yeah, and now we have pushed past just a little past Marana State Park, just so we don't have to pay to put our tent up on the grass.
Yeah, especially since they have water, but it's contaminated with E. coli, so not sure what we'd be paying for to stay there other than support the park system. But yep. But anyway, another good day tomorrow. We got a nice amount of clouds in the sky tonight, so it should be a little bit warmer night, but probably a little bit dewy. So we'll go ahead and follow the Hannah plan and put the rain fly on again. Yep. All right. Bye. So here we are. We're in Mount Laguna. Took a little bit of a rest day. Yesterday we did 10 miles before noon and then rested the rest of the day instead of pushing on after a siesta. And it was really, really nice to do some self-care. Hannah's feet have been hurting herself.
And take a shower. Get the dust off.
Yeah, well, one of us showered.
Yeah.
I'm embracing the filth.
We did laundry.
We did do laundry. My clothes are cleaner than I am. But yeah, Hannah's been taking care of her feet. Got some ugly blisters. Kind of pretty much the same pattern as what happened on the AT is Hannah's feet hurt her and then they heal up and no more problems will happen is what we're banking on. So yeah. Anything else?
No, I mean so far it's...
Maisha almost stepped on a rattlesnake's head.
That was
sunbathing.
It was sunbathing like right across the trail. The thing was just about as long as she is.
Yeah, and we were kind of like hopeful, like we talked about it before, that she's a dog, which tend to be pretty perceptive about the environment around them. Guess not, so we'll have to watch out for him, and Maisha will just be useless and happy. So yeah, bye. Hannah and I have been hiking along in this beautiful area and just got to this amazing view that we wanted to share with all of you. It's awful pretty, but it's pretty exposed up here. The wind's whipping and the sun's quite a bit, and Maisha's getting a little tired of the sun, so we're gonna keep on moving.
Today was a really good day overall. We decided to take it slow today because my feet are struggling with blisters, but other than that, we're both feeling really great. Maisha's doing super well. Whenever her pack's off, she's running around chasing lizards and loving life. We've met some pretty cool people so far. We both met a lady that went and worked at the same summer camp Ian grew up at. So, small world. And yeah, we just found an awesome spot to camp up on this kind of bluff kind of thing.
Hannah and I have made it to Scissors Crossing here, which is at the 77-mile mark. It's kind of just off a little bit. Yesterday we did a 15-mile hike, got up really early, but got down into a valley where it got up to like above 100. It was getting pretty hot and pretty brutal. Fortunately, we were able to make it to there was an underpass coming up where we were going to siesta for the day. And there were a bunch of people there who were providing trail magic. So kind of having a little grill and like music and drinks under the underpass, which was great. But the heat really took it out of me in particular. Not the best at hydration, if we're being honest. And so kind of like we're taking a recovery day, kind of zeroing here at this nice stagecoach themed RV resort. And gonna kind of relax. We're coming up on the first section that unfortunately we're gonna have to skip because Maisha's not allowed. At first I thought it was because of, like dogs' impact on the environment, but based off yesterday, I think it might also be just it's not a good place to be a dog and wear a fur coat because there's just not a lot of shade. The sand gets really hot, and so we're being kind of bummed about having to skip it, but it seems like it'd be the best call even if she was allowed to go. So yeah, this will be our first video that we put out. Thanks for watching it, and yeah, we'll try and keep you updated.